I'm on the drugs right now. I can use your love right now. But instead they trying to tear me down. I'm just trying to. I don't know.
We'll definitely find out, but we're not gonna wait on it. We'll keep rolling. We'll keep rolling.
Some bullshit.
What else we got?
All right, man. You ever worn a dress?
Do I ever want what?
You ever worn a dress?
Me? Have I? Well, when I was a kid, yeah.
You had sisters.
Well, yeah, my sisters would. We were broke, so we didn't have Barbie dolls. So my sisters would dress me up. You know.
All right, man. Well,
there was no Ken. Trust me, there was no Ken.
New on the news. Kid Cudi did an epic performance on Saturday Night Live. He came out wearing a dress. That's pretty much all you need to know. What you think about that? What you think about when dudes come out wearing dresses? Because when I first saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
There is more to the story. So he did it in tribute to Kurt Cobain. Mm-hmm. So Kurt Cobain came out and wore the dress, I think, for...
He wore plenty of dresses.
Yeah, I guess multiple. So one he was on a magazine with, but it was like a blue color. And then there was one that was modeled after another one that Kurt Cobain wore. So he did it out of that. So that's kind of like the reason why he did it.
So that was the story he gave.
Yeah.
He gave that he came out on stage wearing a dress, and then he said it was because it was, and this is actually what he tweeted. Virgil designed the dress for me. I told him I wanted to show love to Kurt with a floral print sundress, and this man made a masterpiece. Thank you, Virgil Abloh. You're a fucking genius. Love you, man. We did it. Then he said, I'm doing a collection with Off-White, and the dress will be included. So originally, basically, he came out with the dress, and then his response was that it was as an homage or like a tribute to Kurt Cobain.
Right.
And then it turns out that it's also basically promoting a line that he's doing with Virgil Abloh.
Right.
With that included. So basically it's a promo type thing.
Yeah.
My only thing...
You think your girl would wear it?
Fam, I don't know. But it's... First of all, no one fucking knows Kurt Cobain for wearing dresses. Like, no... If it was Thug, if you said I'm doing it for Thug, that'd be one thing. But, dog, you just wanted to wear a dress. That's really what it looks like to me. No one... For Kurt Cobain, you know what other things you could have done? You could have came out with a guitar. You could have came out wearing some fucked up, like the clothes he would wear, a flannel, some shit like that.
Could have been doing drugs.
I don't think no one saw that dress and was like, oh, Kurt Cobain. Yeah. So it's like, that's the first thing I was thinking when I heard that is like, that sounds like bullshit. You just wanted to wear a dress or something. Like, that's really probably what it... Then I find out that, oh, you're trying to market what you're selling. You're trying to market this collab you're doing with Virgil. And, yeah, no, I don't really fuck with that. It's just, I mean, it's just a little weird. Like you're using using his name, or you say, oh, it's a tribute to Kurt Cobain when he wasn't even known for that shit. And then Kurt Cobain?
No, I'm saying like I'm agreeing. Like
I thought you were asking.
As like an icon. Like if you thought Kurt Cobain, you wouldn't think dress. But like I'm pretty sure people that studied him and loved him would be like, yeah, he wore dresses, but it's not like a Kurt Cobain equals dress. Like it's not like that easy of a correlation. So I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, oh no, man, I thought you were asking for real. I was about to say, I was going to say, like, no, bro, he don't, like, no one, you picture him fucking breaking a guitar, fucking stressed ass blue jeans and shit like that. I was a big Kurt Cobain fan when I was younger. I mean, still am, but when I was younger, especially when I really listened and stuff like that, it's just, bro, I don't think anyone is connecting the two. He did it, and I don't know, I think it's a little, I think Joe was saying too, like, he needs to pay that family a check, the Kurt Cobain family, because, like, unless they signed off or they were with this whole shit, I feel like you coming out with the dress on Saturday Night Live, no one in that building thought anything Kurt Cobain related. They just saw you in a dress. When the headlines came out, they just said, Kid Cudi is in a dress. Yeah. So it's like the same shit we talk about the other shit. You know what you're doing. So don't tell, oh, it's for Kurt Cobain. This is why I wore the dress. And then it's to promote something that you're trying to sell. A line I'm starting with Virgil. The dress will be included too. I don't know, bro.
You know what I think it is? Kid Cudi's like last album was, I guess you could call it transient, because how long did you listen to it for? You heard it for a week, and then the buzz died down pretty quick. So I feel like this performance on SNL, it's like, oh my God, Kid Cudi's performing on SNL.
Hey, would we be talking about it if you hadn't worn the dress?
Exactly. Yeah. That's my point. So like the music is not hitting as good as it was. Like. Kid Cudi's an amazing fucking artist. He's given us amazing masterpieces that we can't forget. But your music is trash right now. So you coming out on SNL giving a performance, you think anybody gave a fuck about it prior to it?
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah. So it's like, you came out wearing the dress so you could get some buzz, so you could keep your name in the media like that. And I guess you found your way out by looking up Kurt Cobain and dresses, and Virgil creating this or the marketing with Virgil. But then I also think about, like, if you really want to get conspiratorial, you know, they always talk about emasculating the black male. You know, they do that a lot. Or have you guys ever heard when Dave Chappelle was on Oprah talking about it? There was a movie he was doing with somebody, I can't remember the names, but they're like, yo, we need Dave Chappelle for this scene, and it's going to be fucking hilarious. But then Dave Chappelle's a fucking comedian. So they're like, Dave, we got this amazing scene for you. You're going to be in a dress. You're going to come out and do some shit. Yo, he's like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not wearing no fucking dress. And then, so after he denied whoever was not, like, was the wardrobe people, they're like, nah, I'm not, like, why can't I just come up and tell some jokes? I'm a fucking comedian. And then the producer comes up to me, he's like, Dave, it would just be really amazing if you could just wear the dress for the scene. The scene is absolutely hilarious. And then he was like, nah, I'm good. And then the director came, and they were really trying to convince this dude of wearing a dress. And like, if you look at, like, some greats of, like, comedy, for example, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence used to wear dresses. Tyler Perry wears a lot of dresses, but I feel like they might have done it willingly, but I feel like there's a lot in Hollywood where they'll force the man to wear the dress. Yeah. It's like, you don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, either wear the dress or play a gay role. Like Will Smith's first role was he was a gay dude. Or but I mean, nothing's wrong with that, but I think the part that kind of pisses me off about this story is the fact that, again, kind of like you said, like that the feminization of the black man and that kind of agenda that's being pushed of showing the black man like in a weak light, pretty much. You know what I mean? Or I hate to say it like that, because it's not like wearing a dress is weak, but it makes it seem like it's adding on to like a social thing. Like I was reading a comment that said like Kurt Cobain was fighting up for he wore dresses to kind of stand outside of the status quo at that time. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's like, if I randomly decided to wear a dress, I would be going against the status quo, but at the same time, it's only popularized because he's a celebrity. So it's like, if I decided to make a stand against something, yeah, I could make something against the status quo, but it's like, does that necessarily mean that that's like so radical of just a guy putting on a dress? Because it's like, I don't know. But my thing with this is like, okay, you have Virgil Abloh, who is a top designer, like top black designer, successful, working with Kanye, all that other stuff.
Working with them, all right.
Well, yeah, exactly. Designing a dress for another black man that is like performing on national TV. It's like that.
Do you remember what song he performed? No,
I think they said it was "Sad People" or something like that.
Well, was it?
I just saw
"Sad People," but
I don't know the song. That's
I didn't
for
even
sure.
watch the performance like fully.
I saw all I needed to see when I saw that nigga walk out with the dress on.
What I'm saying, but when is it gonna be like enough where we're like, you know, we need to stop putting out these confusing ass messages to like, just like as a black man, like when do you just say, nah, I'm not, like I don't know, if that's how you rock, that's how you rock. It's kind of hard, like everything's nuanced, but it shouldn't.
Like Bad Bunny be wearing dresses like they're just trying to bring it into the norm. I feel it.
I definitely see. No, I mean, all right. So I see what y'all are talking about in terms of like Hollywood. When Hollywood, then that's a big thing. Like people can do their research and look up like the thing of Hollywood basically trying to emasculate the black actor or be. Mm-hmm. The nerdy shit that started coming out and different stuff, but then in this case though, like unless we're saying there's forces behind him that are making him wear the dress, I really think the mindset is I'm about to do SNL performance, I'm starting this line with Virgil. If I just go do the performance, that's one thing, but instead he wants to go do the performance wearing a dress. Everyone's gonna talk about it, which everyone did. Donnie Block DM'd it to me, said you. When he seen the nigga in the dress, said you. I'm like, nah, fam, it look really good on you. But like,
oh no, I agree with you at that point though. Yeah, definitely.
No, I'm saying like, there's that. But then in this one, I'm just saying like the way I'm looking at it is just I'm looking at it just more as him. Like you're using a dude who passed his name to basically for attention and then to get your shit going. Like I don't like the fact that then you find out what's behind it. Like and if you have to tell people what it was inspired by, it probably no one knows about that shit. Like, what do you? I got the floral print because it was inspired by Kurt Cobain because he wore a floral dress. Blah, blah, blah. Fam, this is so random. Anyways, like you just come out. How many years has he been making music? We never heard no shit about this. We never.
You know why I think he did it? Because of Lil Nas X. Because of how much controversy he drew up. And the shock culture and all that, and he was just like, "Damn, motherfucker, you got some bags off of that."
How do you wear a dress without taking the heat for wearing the dress? You come back and say, "Oh, it was in dedication to Kurt Cobain. He wore a dress." You can't just be like Young Thug and say, nigga, I felt like wearing a dress.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fuck with me? I
Exactly.
wear it. And that's other people talking about, like, Young Thugs. We eventually just accepted it. This nigga's just gonna do off the wall shit. He different. He a rock star. He crazy. He do his thing. But like, this is like, I'm gonna do it for the attention of it.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna go and tweet, nah, I was just wearing it because it was inspired by this
Yeah,
dude.
that's fucking-
Yeah, and he was a legend. Blah, 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 blah. Fam, what the okay, so the baby used to go on stage in a diaper. Am I gonna
Dressed
fucking
as a baby.
Yeah, no, literally dressed as a baby. Say he ends up being a legend, a great. I'm gonna come out there with a diaper on. Even that,
I did it
at
for the
least
Gerber
people would know
baby.
who did it first.
Yeah.
Imagine I come out there in a speedo and I'm like, nah, it's a salute to the baby because like he had his legs exposed and stuff. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Do what you want to do, but don't bring it to someone, a fallen legend
Yeah.
who has a rabid fan base of people who fucking love with them lives he changed and shit, and you're basically using his name to make money. That's what it is. End of the
Yeah.
day, this is launching your line. Oh, and by the way, that dress is gonna be for sale too.
Yeah,
Nigga,
that
you better
part's
pay his
fucked up,
family,
too.
dog.
Do you look at him
better pay
differently
his-
now? Do you look at him differently now? Like any music coming out for it, or do you look at his mindset, his business mindset different that would impact like the music?
Right, you know what's funny? This whole day I've had soundtrack to my life stuck in my head. I was in the shower. I'm not even the hook, bro. I'm fucking rapping the verses. I was literally probably rap like each verse separately. That shit was stuck in my head. But to be honest, musically, nah, I ain't not even fucking with it for a minute. Just to be honest. But other people say differently. I haven't been a huge. I did like his work with Kanye though. I like the piece he did with Kanye. But yeah, he did a lot of.
That shit's so fire.
Yeah, exactly. I love that.
Just
shit.
him humming.
You know what's fucked up though? When we was in high school, someone was telling me about a post they had seen where they were like, "Damn, bro, when you first started dropping, man, you killed like you saved me from like depression and suicide. And after hearing your new shit, I feel like committing suicide again." I was fucking.
Wait.
Do you remember that, bro? That shit had me dead.
I was melting.
Oh my god. I thought someone said that to you. I was like, what?
No, they said it was a comment. It was a meme. It was a meme. Got it.
With the humming
funny.
shit, not the humming shit though.
No. It was
But
just
some, like, the
just
middle
the
of the
project
pack
he
shit?
had been putting. No, not that album.
Oh,
It was
okay.
when we were in high school.
That was like the middle of the pack, like before the Kanye.
albums,
but,
middle of the
like,
pack.
yeah, I guess. Like
Yeah,
after,
yeah.
okay.
That's so fucking funny.
Because he did have a moment where he
Holy
dropped like hot shit. It was some boo boo he dropped, and it was really bad. And I remember like that time, it was cool to shit on him.
Bro,
Yeah.
when he was locked in with Ye, man, they was making some smashes, dog. Hey, but how come everybody say he was writing all Ye shit, but
Probably
ever
was.
since the A, but no, you know how Ye is. Ye
Yeah.
gonna take and all that, but
Yeah.
hey, man, you saw what Ye did after that. You saw what Cudi did after that. Maybe Ye was giving him all them bars. Ye was writing this
But
shit.
yeah, he was wearing some Jesus bars for him.
He's like, yeah, young fella, I'm gonna write your shit for you. I love your voice. Yeah, you heard it. You like Day and Night? Let's get that one cooked up. I got an idea for it.
It's fuck, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Soundtrack to My Life is one of those songs that
I
like
fucking love that song.
it
that
just
album.
resonated so well. Like everything he said is so relatable.
Bars, dog, and you listen to it, how relatable it is, even like to today.
Yeah.
And look at us giving him his flowers now. Fuck it, man. Nah,
Fuck your dress.
fuck that. Yeah,
Don't buy that dress.
bro. See, if he just can't. First of all, cause bro, people know what they're doing, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
he fucked
and it's
up.
different for Thug. Thug was young nigga doing this shit, and he still be doing this shit. God, that's you. How old? Nah, let's look it up.
I think Thug is older than Cudi. Thug gotta be older than Cudi.
Cudi look old as fuck.
For real?
Cudi been in the game for years. Cudi's 37.
All right, Thug.
Young.
29.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
That's
okay.
a let.
But
12
Thug
years
is
Bro,
been
Young
doing
Thug,
it,
I
bro.
did not know he was.
How you 37? You coming out with a fucking dress on? No one ever seen that bullshit. No, sorry, that's cap. I take it back.
Caitlyn Jenner came out.
No,
with
let me change my argument. Because I take that back. Because this nigga has also been wearing crop tops in the past. I
Will
forgot.
Smith was wearing crop tops.
He
too.
has hella performances in crop tops. So that actually leads me to my prior argument. You wanted to wear the dress. Just say you wanted to wear the dress. But don't come out at 37 the first time you ever worn a dress and it was a tribute to Kurt Cobain. That's not Kurt Cobain right there, dog. Like no one is associating Kurt Cobain with dress. Kurt Cobain, wasn't he that dude that wore the dress? No, he grunge music, you know, he fucking aired the whole generation. But didn't he
And
wear
he
a
had a
dress?
white lighter.
Oh, the white light. That shit is bad luck. Y'all think white light is bad luck?
Shit, I ain't ever since I heard like the first original couple stories, like
Girl, I'm off the drugs right now. I could use your love right now, but they steady trying to tear me down. I just wanna tell you now.